Welcome to Arcadia Edinburgh Centre's virtual events for the spring programme. Today it is the author talk, and I have two roles. One is in Arcadia Centre in Edinburgh as student support officer, and the other is that when I'm not doing that, I write books for children. So tonight I am the author for the centre, and I'm really delighted to be here. First of all then, the two routes to traditional publication are the agent route and the direct route. So the agent route is when you will get your submission package and you will send it to an agent. So you find a literary agent and they will then take your work, your book, and they will represent it to a series of publishers. This is the main route into the publishing industry. Bear in mind that there are thousands of publishing companies in the world. These four, the big four, really dominate the market and determine a lot of the trends in the market as well. So if you look at that balance, I just want to consider for a minute what is on the other side of that scale, and it is the independents. To a small degree, a tiny degree, it's self-published authors as well, but self-publishing titles will rarely make it to an actual bookstore bookshelf. The good news is that I do have one surefire way for you to get published, and that is simply to become famous. According to the Author Licensing and Collecting Agency, ALCS, only 13% of authors will earn solely from their writing. 10% of professional full-time authors make £60,000 a year or more. David Walliams, who's a well-known celebrity in the UK and writes children's books, has scooped £100 million on his children's titles. That is not what I did. My story is quite different. I wrote this book, Tiger Skin Rug, I can't remember how many years ago, but it's at quite an early stage. I decided to pitch it to agents, and I sent it, I think, to 4 or 5 agents, and I got 4 or 5 rejections. So I spent a year reworking the book and polishing it up and getting it into a bit of a better state. And before I thought about agents again, I saw Cranachan Publishing, this tiny little Scottish independent publisher, had opened for submissions. And so I got really excited about the idea of being with a island publisher. I really had no idea how things would pan out or what would happen next. I really was quite naive and didn't realise anything about having decided not to go with an agent or having chosen a small independent publisher. And it's something I hope you can see in this talk that I've become quite passionate about now, and rooting for the smaller publishers, because I do think they have a very tough job in an extremely unequal market.